So what is DARVO? I was introduced to this term by a psychotherapist who noticed that the Proud Boys engaged in behavior that was typically seen in men when accused of sexual assault or wrongdoing. DARVO is a specific pattern of responding that men engage in, women can too, to be fair, that men and women engage in to deflect blame from themselves and make their victim accused. It's usually when someone accuses them of rape, sexual assault, harassment, and anything that would reflect badly on their character. DARVO stands for deny, attack, and reverse victim offender. It was created by Jennifer J. Freyd, who is a professor of psychology. I don't want to attract any undue negative attention to her, so I will leave it at that. It is an empirically validated response. This was a 2017 peer-reviewed open access research study called Perpetrator Responses to Victim Confrontation, DARVO and Victim Self-Blame. If a victim is so confused about a situation that they don't know if they should report something, then their attacker, or the person that they've accused, benefits. Without getting into technical details, I'd like to show you how it operates in the Proud Boys and their online behavior. I'll use a YouTube video as an example. I shared one recently called Proud Boys and the PNW and what you can do about it. It was meant to be a resource for people to understand the nature of this group. Proud Boys are a violent, crypto-fascist, extremist organization. When I was interviewed by the Miami New Times, I said exactly that. When I was interviewed for the Daily Beast, I said exactly that. Though what was ultimately shared were connections between Proud Boys and Roger Stone, a GOP operative who most people are aware of. He's been famous since the Watergate scandal. That's another story. So, without further ado, I'd like to go into some of the comments and then identify what component of DARVO it stands for. You'll pick up and catch on after time. But I'm making this video mainly to explain why if you see me comment with DARVO, DARVO, DARVO in comments on Twitter or YouTube, you'll know that I'm doing that because it's a tactic. I've identified it, and once you identify the tactic, it loses its power. So it's something that I want to tell you about. I will provide a link to the study itself in this YouTube video, and now I'll get to the actual comments.